Alright, let's see if we can get some design work going here. It is Sunday evening around 9:42 p.m. Let's see if we can get this going. I want to do a little bit of customization work for Patreon supporter Rudolph. Just double check the audio is working. Webcam is going, so we are prepared. So what I'm doing tonight rather, I've been intending to do this customization for Rudolph. He was a backer on Patreon. He's a backer at the business level, so he uses some of my productivity farms for his consulting practice. And so the $10 level is a way of getting the approval from me for you doing that. And if you're backing at that level, then I'll put your logo on a customized version of the form for you. So I think that's a pretty good deal if you're getting some value out of what I'm doing there. So what I'm going to do is just pull up the form. Let's see how long this takes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm done with my other project work for last month. Last month was a big month of coding for the grant software that we were doing. That's in testing now at Indiana. So I have some downtime coming up for the next, hopefully, 6 weeks or so. Part of that which will be traveling. I'm just sort of staring at this, trying to remember what I'm doing. I probably should type something into this window, though, while I'm here. 1 second. Doing some virtual coworking. Doing graphic design, customizing a form for a Patreon supporter. All right, so I need to find the form first. It is in my, an ETT-Standard-C1. Oh, okay, so where is that? ETT 2011 Standard-C1. It looks like one of these babies. And let me just copy it to someplace. For the business backers, the Rudolph. Looks like I didn't copy it already. And I have his logo, I believe. Or I did. Here, the Tech Distillery logo. This is apparently his consultancy business. So we get Illustrator running over here. Of course, it's opened up in the wrong window. No, there it is. So what is the ETT-C1? Oh, I didn't know people use this one quite as much. This is like one of the older designs from, looks like 2011. So what we've been doing, this should be an easy customization. In fact, this whole stream might be like 10 minutes long. Let's open up the logo. This is logo there. And I've just been putting him in the lower right. So, boom. And nicely, is this all grouped? It's not. Let's group that. Looks like there's a missing, extraneous dot there. We won't do that. So right around there. And we'll make it about yay big. How big was the last one I made? I should make them consistent sizes. And customize an ETT as well. Or like the, this thing. This is the half-size one, though. And so it's actually quite small in that. It's 3 of those dots high. But let's pull out that document. And I should just grab the logo as is from that and use that as the basis of the size I put there, because it's a good size, I think. So I'll copy that, and instead of using the logo, I just copy and paste it in here. I'm just going to paste that one, which is at the right size, and just make it fit. Does that look big enough, though? Maybe it gets lost on this page. Maybe it needs to go somewhere else, too. What I think I'll do is modify the bottom line. Did I modify these to say anything? No. What else should... Serial, ETT-Standard-C1. Looks like there's an extra space here I didn't catch before. Maybe I'm imagining it though. No, that's just weird looking. Let's hand kern that a bit. I want to put a licensed. I'm surprised I didn't do that on the other one. I think I'll replace this whole thing with a license to. Licensed to. Oops. So the whole thing. There we go. Just to make that nudge nicely in the corner there. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay, I think it will imply that it's already licensed. I think on this page having a little bit bigger would be alright. I drop that line so the baselines run at least match a bit. And the density looks about right. That's not too far out. I want a little bit of that beyond there. I think that's probably okay. I do kind of want to put a license too. What I'm doing is just copying this text back here. This looks a little awkward though. Gotta make that look better. Is there like an acronym for licensing? Like sometimes I've seen LIC period. It could be anything. Lick. Well, we'll just do it like that and see how Rudolph likes that. This one has no dot grid at the bottom, which is interesting. In fact, I don't usually use the printable CEO anymore. Licensed to the Tech Distillery. Now we'll just update these dates. Is there anything else I want to change on this while I'm in here? Is this the right typeface I'm using? It's Proxima Nova. I mean, we could also put the logo up here. I guess that's alright. Let's see how... We'll just go with this. We had to resave this as a new format. Looks like this version of it was from 2011. 6 years ago. Save it as the newest, greatest version of Illustrator. And now let's save a copy. Oops, that's strange. Why is that showing? Control-Shift-S, save a copy as PDF. We'll make a new folder. We'll call it Export. And What did I call them before? Old export. Tech Distillery. Tech Distillery. ETT-01. Standard USC1 TDF. Trying to make sure I have a standardized naming convention. And so this, we want to make this smallest file size. Save that, and that should be that. And this one I probably should actually, that didn't save as a copy. It did a save as. What the hell? Save as copy Control Alt S. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not used to using Illustrator on. Oops. Not used to using Illustrator on the PC anymore. So some of the key commands are a little bit different. All right, so there we go. So now let's take a look at this file. It's all the way over here. Oops, this time is up. Wait a moment. No, I'm in the wrong folder again. You want this. Color. So I want up one level here. This is the old file. Let's just double check. Make sure that's right. This is the AI file. Good. This loads much faster than the PC. Oops. And over here we have the PDF. And this looks off to me, doesn't it? I mean, it's visually at the bottom is lining up correctly, but I think this spirit of needs to actually be centered to this other line. So let's fix that. It's all about visual balance. Alright, so down here, to kind of see what I'm talking about, let me hide these lines. This looks like it's dipping down. You don't want that. Probably okay. And it's moved considerably up. Let's resave this. There's a PDF here, yes. Can't save the illustration. Oh, it's probably still open by Illustrator. Or Acrobat. Actually, I don't see it open. Oh, here it is. Why is that showing in my list? Oh, here it is. The Acrobat logos. The Acrobat icon looks unlike the other ones. Save as, try that again. PDF. Yes. Smallest file size. And that looks a little better. Let's print it out and see how it looks. It's printing out downstairs. How come this chat window isn't updating? Well, that's happening. Where is my printer queue? You hear noises. It's sent to the printer. Alright, so let me go get that. I'll be right back. Kate, what are you doing? it's supposed to be one of these pieces of paper. It just took the whole pile off of the printer. Here's my Steam receipt for Elite Dangerous. Here is this application form. It's blank. This is an itinerary. This is another itinerary. There it is. This is going to be a file. So here's what it looks like. Camera is like. This isn't too bad. Where's the edge? It looks nice. I think it looks okay. That looks too high to me, though. Yeah, it's hard to say. Let's nudge it down a little bit more. I guess when I'm looking at it on the screen like this, the screen is actually much bigger than the paper. I'm going to nudge it down a little bit. So instead of right there, that's better. And let's resave this. And say this is a PDF. Yes, replace. Smallest file size. Save. And I think we'll go with that. So now I just need to mail this off. Hopefully he likes it. And see if there's any other forms. I'd already posted another one on Patreon for Doug Anger, or Anger, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. I should ask him. But on if you're on the Patreon, let's see, where is it? It's the all my posts. We're up to $109 a month, which is great. I need to start working on the mega pack, and also finally do a video that explains what I'm up to. Now that I've figured out what I'm up to. So yeah, the last designed thing, was this a patron only post? Yeah, this is Doug had requested a dot grid version of the mini ETP. And there was a video for it too. For my Mac My Mac needed to go into the shop. So this one was black and white. Anyway. So I think we're done with this for now. I gotta mail that off and I'm gonna go to sleep. But that's one thing that's been on my to-do list for a while. So I can finally check this thing off. It's kind of funny how I put something off and it will. It seems a much bigger deal than I think at the time, but I'm learning that it's a lot of these things kind of solve themselves once I get started on them. Oh, here's this. I was looking for this before. This was a relative time chart, so I knew what time it was on the West Coast and in Tel Aviv, because we're coordinating our work. So where it is colored, that's when we're all up. So there's a time between 12 noon to 5, which is roughly when I'm awake, where people are all awake. Probably the core times are like 10 a.m. my time to maybe 3 or 1 a.m. So the best ones, they're all bad. So when I'm up at 9 or noon here, it's already 7 p.m. in Tel Aviv. Yeah, the perils of working internationally. Anyway, that's today's virtual co-working. I guess the next thing that I would do design-wise, live streaming, would be working on the mega pack, which is all the forms that I have. Anyway, I'll worry about that tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Have a good Monday. Have a good weekend. a good week. Hope your weekend was good, and I'll see you soon.